Everybody, this is Tarina. I have been working off camera on this so that I could get it done a bit quicker because I can't always get back here to my little crafty space and actually have quiet time. So I decided I would do it just kind of a album share when I was finished, and so here I am. So this is a catalog. Nice. This is an album for my newest nephew. His name is Sebastian, and technically it's for Mom, but I decided I did an album for her daughter, and I think I have a flip through of that one in my videos in my here on YouTube. It's Little Miss Delilah mini album, and so this one's a bit more simple. I decided to do pocket pages so that she could easily put the photos in there and everything. And if she wanted to add in more pages in there, she can do that too. So her theme was nautical, but she didn't really like the reds and greens or reds and browns or any of those colors, so she just wanted it the white and navy and gray, and so that's what I went with. And I added this little guy here, which I found in the Silhouette store. Isn't he adorable? I thought he was so cute. And so I'm gonna see if this fits here. Hopefully it does. Okay, and hopefully there's not too much glare. So here is his name, and she can tuck a photo right down in the corner. I lifted these so that she could tuck them right underneath of there. And a spot for pregnant mama, pregnancy checklist. These, when she puts the photos in there, she can just trim them down a 1/4 of an inch, and it'll have a little white border, and that will help bring in the colors and everything. I did do some little labels, and there's like crawling and smile for smile, rolled over, and different things like that in here. I really got the air out of that one, so I can't move them around, but show them to you guys real quick. There's first word was started waving bye-bye. I remember the distinct time when my daughter, my youngest, waved bye-bye. It was so exciting, except I was leaving. I was the one leaving. So first haircut, and these are small enough that she can put on here, and she can put them on her photo without taking up too much space. So I left a couple blank so that she could fill some in if she wanted to. But I figured that would be pretty helpful for her. And I was going to do them on sticky paper, but I want her to be able to use a repositionable adhesive so she can move them if she wants to. Because I don't want her to feel like they're just, once you put them down, they ruin your photo and whatnot on some of the sticky paper. So I did do a, let me see if I can pull this out here. I did this here, and I did a double, and I flipped it in the design studio, the Silhouette Design Studio, and just flipped it over and printed them both out and then cut them both out. And they lined up perfect. And then I added some sequins in the navy, and I did add a bit of silver in there as well. So I thought that would be cute. And I only did those in the first couple of areas because I didn't want it all the way throughout the album. This particular area is mostly for pregnant photos and things she did during the 9 months, like getting ready for baby and all that kind of stuff. And then when he's born, his stats, she can fill that in and have a nice good sized picture of that. And then this is for kind of like a memory album as well. So she's got my family and mommy and daddy and sister, and a photo of them. And then for this one, I did a little whale And then she can do more photos of like the first week of his coming home, and then this one's for the month, and then she could do a full photo, or she could put a piece of paper here and write on it, or journal, or whatever she wanted. This each month will have a month card, and then each month will have a this happened card. And this, it says the weight and length, because generally once a month you go to the doctor when they're little, and so I did the weight and length so she could write that in. And then this spot down here is just for anything that happened during that month. So she can write that down, or she can use this for added journaling. Month 2, I know they went on a trip. I don't remember which month it was in, but she can move these around as well, wherever she wants. She can fill that in. And again, this happened. And then I love this one, the poop, eat, sleep, repeat. And she can move that one wherever she wants to, if she wants it in like the first month, when they do that a lot. And then it just kind of is a little bit repetitive, but I wanted to make sure that it was easy for her to use, and quick, so that she doesn't feel like has to put a lot of effort into creating the album or putting the photos in. So first, food, and yeah, it's a pretty simple one. I'm sorry about the glare. I can't really do a whole lot with that. My lighting, I have no natural lighting whatsoever. I'm in a closet, and I'm in like probably about 1/5 of the closet. So I've got this little tiny area, and so I'm just happy to have light. So yeah, these ones, just large photos. There's always that time where you want large photos, and she can pull these out, like all the way out, and place them wherever she wants. If she has a specific month that she wants a lot of large photos, she can move that over into another one and switch out the 4x6 or the 3x4s. But yeah, we've got stripes and polka dots, and they're all in the grays, and I tried to keep them in the cool gray tones, just because it looks better with the navy color. And so, but yeah, it's a pretty simple album, which I was hoping for, because I didn't want it. I mean, the more difficult it is, the longer it takes me to do the first one. If you go back and look, I might leave the link down here below. If you watch that one, all of that took a lot of time to do. I mean, it took her whole entire, let's see, probably about 4 months of her pregnancy, and her whole first year. I mean, granted, I didn't work on it every single day, but it just ended up taking me that much time. And this one took me a while too. It's taken me about 6 months to do this one, because like I said, I've been trying to battle being sick and homeschooling at the beginning of the year, and all kinds of stuff, that just home stuff that really keeps you really busy. So but I did get it done before the first birthday, so I'm happy with that. So this here is a little pouch that I made. I don't know if you can see it very well. I made this pouch, and it was out of a full 6x8 piece or protector, and I just cut the front down and down the sides. I might do a little video on how I did it. And then I have these little snaps. I can't even remember what they are. And then I used one of my dies, and I trimmed it, or I traced it, and then I just cut with my X-Acto knife. So I just laid it. I'm just gonna have to do a little mini video on that, a little mini tutorial. And then but this is where she can store like the locks of hair, or belly button clips, or, I mean, there's a large variety of things we like to store in these from the hospital, like the hospital bracelets and stuff like that. So I thought that would be cute. And so that is pretty much the end of the album. I am really excited with how it turned out. Like I said, I tend to do a lot more elaborate things and they take a lot longer than they should. So this made me pretty happy that I got it finished, and it will be very easy for her to use. The last one that I did was very interactive, and I still don't know if she's got her photos in it. But this will be much easier to use. She could just slide them in and be done, which I'm sure she'll appreciate that. So I'm gonna try to flip this guy over. I'll just do it later. So that would be my little album there, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And next time I will try to do just a mini series on it, which will probably end up being a mega series, but it would help fill up my video time, which I'm trying to keep my videos up to like twice a week, and it's really difficult when you have 3 kids on summer break and a very small craft space. So I'm working at it, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will leave, I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave a link down below to the my first album I did for her, and I'll also leave my Close to My Heart link just in case, because well, there wasn't really any Close to My Heart papers in here or anything. I take that back. This was from one of the Close to My Heart Cricut collections, Cricut cartridges, and I think it was the Flower Market, but it could have been Artistry. But yeah, that was definitely handy. I think all the rest of this I did on the Silhouette Design space or studio. So I will, yeah, this one, Spellbinders. Just gonna put it out there because otherwise it's gonna bug me. So I will talk to you guys later, and have a great day.